And boom, boom, bam. We are live right on time at 8:02. We've got a bunch of people out in chat already. Going back up, you got Josie out there. How's it going, Josie? Catfish Heroes. What's up, Sean? Martin S. How's it going? 922 Crappie Barbecue. KY Redneck. How's it going, Austin? FOA, baby. Oh, the little Stan Threes thing in the beginning. That's right. Get your weight up. Let's see. Shirley T's out there. Hillbilly Hondo, how you doing? Boom, boom, boom. Doug, Rebel River Cats. How's it going, Doug? Hope you and Mike are doing well. Lisa Elliott, great to see you. It's Stanley. Nope. 19 people out there. 19 awesome people. Hey, there's Carpet Catfish baits, tips, tricks, and techniques. Josh, how's it going? Always great to see you. I've got the name down now. I've got that name down.
You said it enough.
And boom, boom, bam. OG Sean White starting off strong with the 222. Thank you, my friend. There you go.
What's going on here, Billy?
So as you can see, we've got Steve Mosley out on the well, this might work out actually better, Steve, because now people can get the actual visual of what we're saying. Steve is out on your mom. And how did this come about?
Well, like I said before, my middle boy, he's 16 now. Wow. But we were coming up with ideas for the name for the kayak and everything, and he said it, and it kind of stuck. And then, of course, I said it on I can't remember whose live it was. Yeah. And then, like Stan said, we're just a bunch of 12-year-olds. We went at it, and it just kind of stuck ever since. So.
Yeah, I think it was. There's debate. I think it was between Austin's and Team Snag and Whiskers, and I think there was carrying over and back and forth. But JG Hill in the house. How's it going, my friend? Greg Burgess out there. Always great to see you. I know JG had been dealing with loss in the family, so hoping that's all going well, JG. Hoping maybe we can distract your mind from it for a little bit. So definitely prayers to the family there. Don Johnson's out there. Great to see you. 30 awesome people. David Bass Boat Hughes is out there. Let's see. I saw Jodi was earlier. Jodi was live earlier today. I heard she had a special guest on her live.
I think everybody in the surrounding area heard that she had a guest.
Yeah.
That is awesome. James, Bailey Catfish, and hello.
How you doing, Jimmy James?
Let's see. 30 awesome people out there already. We've been live for a few minutes here. Tony Harrison, what's up, Tony? So yes, we're still trying. I'm still trying to get plans together for this weekend. You know, that's the same story. I'll probably decide tomorrow morning at about 5:55 whether I'm going to be fishing tomorrow or not. And then I was talking to Dan. There's a upriver tournament tomorrow night, in-person tournament that I might end up doing that with him. And it's just, same old stuff.
A long weekend for you.
One of these days, within the next couple of weeks, we are going to have a tugboat captain, the one that did the post. He wasn't sure with his schedule this week. It was 50-50, and I told him we could do it anytime he's free on a Friday night. And the tugboat captain, the commercial captain here on the James River, Nina's Kayak Crew, how's it going?
Hey, Nina.
And Dustin, I think you agree with me. That was one of the best. He had one of the best posts I think I've ever seen on Facebook. Wasn't putting blame on anybody. It wasn't negative in any way. It's like, hey, as a person that's delivering these big barges and stuff up and down the river. Here's a few tips that would help us both out. And just a great, I thought it was just an amazing post. And I think it'd be a great, for anybody that fishes rivers that has barge traffic, or even if you don't and you might end up, or even just if you're into fishing, it's just interesting things as far as what the different signals are back and forth, and lighting and all that kind of stuff.
I'll be right back.
All right. JG Hill saying he's fishing Tour de Whiskers in the morning. He's getting ready, taking care of business. Thanks for the mention, Stan. Well, good luck tomorrow, JG.
Good luck.
So we have, like we said, we got Steve Mosley. He's out there on your mom. And you told me you're fishing Tanner's Creek. We've been hearing a lot about Tanner's Creek lately. I think that's where Hooks and Hammocks, Chris and Telly have been fishing. What's that?
So this is where he launches, and then he goes on out to the Ohio.
All right. There we go. And
do what?
Yeah, just keep going. If I start to say something, just keep going. I talk enough, so.
Well, I was just going to say, I've seen a lot of bait fish up here, so hopefully some big fish will move in here tonight. I might just stay right here for the challenge too.
So Steve is going to be fishing Jodi's Flathead Challenge this evening. So that is set up. So everybody out there, if you want to just at 9 o'clock, it's going to go right on over to Jodi's Challenge. And we got Martin S. Hey, Monty Sheets is in the house. I saw a post where with the Monty Sheets with Guard Dog Pro Staff there, they were counting them up. They got a bunch of fish caught already this month. I think it was over 50 or something like that. So big shout out there. Check that out on Facebook. It's definitely an interesting idea. It's definitely would be definitely worth checking out. Greg Berger saying, hello, Steve Mosley. Now I know who you are.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, you've been on the live circuit here lately, Steve. That's
cool.
I've
been popping in everybody's live. I haven't went on my own yet, but I like popping in that way I can, because I'm pretty quiet. And I'll just sit back. Maybe I'll catch a fish or not. So
yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to start out. I recommend anybody out there, if you think, hey, that's going to be interesting, I'd love to be live, but I don't know if I could talk for 2 hours or doing this and that. Man, there's so many things like tonight you got the Flathead Challenge on Jodi's. Really, you talk for a few minutes, you catch a fish or not, but you're there, you're live, you're part of it. We do STANday on Sunday mornings. If you want to talk the whole time with me, you can talk. If not, you don't have to. It's just for having fun. But there's a bunch of other things. So if you're looking to try it out, that's what I would recommend, is doing that same type of thing. Pop up on somebody else's live. There's Austin D out there. What's up, nephew Austin? And we were talking before we went live. What kind of baits you got out there tonight, Steve?
Mostly bluegill. I've got one really big bluegill that I'm saving for about dark. And then I've got the smallest warmouth or green sunfish that I could find. And he's about like that, like 4, maybe 5 inches. And then just bigger green sunfish right now. I think the one on this one, he's about 7 inches. It's one of my bigger ones. So like I said, I'm just hoping for a flathead, hopefully. If nothing else, I'll take anything that strolls by and wants to eat it. I'm not picky. So,
well, personally, I think you got some great baits out there. It's hard to beat this time of year, even here on the James. The ones like sunfish, bluegill, that type of bait, it's tough to beat. And I'll take gizzard shad here year round, but this hot, in the heat of the summer, it's hard to beat bluegill just about anywhere. Let's see. Now, Steve, have you ever used, I know you got the live baits and that out there today. Have you ever used the chicken type baits and the Kool-Aid and all the other stuff?
You know, I've never had luck on chicken. I was actually going to pick some up because I know Chris has decent luck with it down here, but when it come to it, I just went on by the supermarket and didn't stop. Like, I got enough baits. If they want chicken, they can call KFC or something. I don't know. Yeah, when I go fishing, most of the time I'll have natural baits. I don't take chicken or any kind of Kool-Aid or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a huge debate.
Oh, I know people catch them on them. I'm not saying that,
Yep.
you can't, but I've just personally never had luck with it. So,
I agree. I think that chicken, it definitely will work. I think it's if you are having an issue with catching bait in your area, it's a great idea to have. If it comes down to not fishing or using chicken, well, I'll bring some chicken.
yeah.
But if you're going out there and you just want to catch some fish, chicken is a great, it's a great bait that you can catch fish on. But if day in, day out, if I'm trying to get those bigger fish, if that's what I'm targeting, it's live bait, whether it be fresh bait, whether it be shad or eel or bluegill, whatever.
Yep.
Whatever they're eating to get that big, that's what you're going to have the most luck day in, day out catching those big fish on. That's my opinion, anyhow. Let's see. What do you think, Dustin? I know you've been you're relatively newer to the fishing for the bigger fish. What have you noticed with bait?
Well, I've noticed that.
That is true, though. I did catch the striper on the cherry chicken. I use it. I have used it. But anyways, I'm sorry, Dustin. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Martin says, "Is Dustin on mute?" No.
No, my wife just says that I'm just fired up tonight. My mouth is just running 500 miles an hour. So,
as opposed to the 450 it usually runs.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've personally never really had luck with chicken. And if we're gonna have chicken, it'll just be plain chicken. We've tried Jello chicken, we've tried Kool-Aid chicken, we've tried plain chicken. My thought process, and I've heard a couple of other anglers talk about it, is chicken resembles mussels that come out of the shells and they float in the water. So to me, I think chicken would work best. Not to say it won't work everywhere, because I know people. I know STANday and you have caught big fish on a piece of chicken. But I think if you're going to consistently fish with chicken, I think you need to have areas with a lot of mussel beds. And so that's one of the reasons. Amongst the other reasons, like I said, I have never really had that much luck with chicken. That I choose not to use it.
There you go. Stan3 says your mom is looking good, Steve.
Yeah, I actually got some black lights on the back, so I can't wait till it gets dark. I haven't seen them yet, so that's shining up pretty bright.
Got to put some black lights on your mom. That's always a good idea.
Always.
I got laughing so hard I knocked my knocked my phone off base there. So yeah, tomorrow is the Tour de Whiskers. So the STANday says, "Oh, sweet, that's going to make her pop." So yeah, tomorrow morning is the Tour de Whiskers. Tour de Whiskers. That's going to be on Palmetto Cat's channel. I believe I heard that Hogleg and Kenneth are hosting it.
Correct.
And there is definitely no more spots left. Let's see. There's Jeff Piscatore Outdoors is out there. How's it going, Jeff? So what kind of water temperatures do you have there, Steve? There you go.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. All right.
I don't have any electronics as far as fish finder or anything like that. I just go blind right now. I have been looking at some cheaper ones and trying to talk the wife into it, because I think with the bundle that I was looking at with the transducer and the mounts and everything, it's right around like $600, and it's like.
I thought you said cheaper ones.
I did. I did.
Yeah, I hear you. They're it's nuts how expensive they are.
It's crazy.
You know, the one we got now is like a Hook 5, I think. Stan 3 can tell me out there, but it was like you know, before that we had just the old Eagle, the old like from 1990 technology, where it was basically just told you the depth. And
yeah, see, I've got one of those eye bobbers, but as far as a fish finder, it's not that great. And then it transfers back to your phone, so I can't use it when I'm on the live. So
there you go. Yeah. Hey, there's our good friend Creole Catfishing. The Hummingbird Helix 5. There you go. Yeah, that's our big updated one. I think they're on what, 13 now, or
yeah, if not higher.
Yeah. So, but that's that one is amazing to us, and you know, really, that's you really just need to know, you know, if you're good with looking at navionics and things like that, Google Maps and Google Earth, like what Creole and Muskrat did this past Tuesday. They've done it a couple times before. Yeah. You know, your big thing is you want to look for the channel edges, the things like that. That's where it's important. You know, in my opinion, anyhow, that's where it's important to kind of know that stuff. Because a lot of times our big thing, and if you saw Snagging Night Live, not yesterday, but the week before, when we were going over the James River and we had that up there, you can see that a lot of the middle, the upper, lower, middle, well, from Richmond down, there's a lot of, you got the channel and then you got ledge and you got a lot of flats there.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of those, you know, right on the edge of that, right on the edge of the channel. So we can find out if they're deeper in the channel, if they're on the ledge, if they're up shallow. And that's one of the things that the electronics are good for. But yeah, it could be as you know, back in the day. Hello, Halana. Back in the day, we used to use big weights and a marked off line, mason line with how many feet, and that's how you used to kind of find those things. Old school.
Hey, Steve, Freddie wants to know what rods you're using on your mom tonight.
I've got the Mad Cats here, and then I've got a Mad Cats here, and then I got the Freddie rod here. So,
Nice.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. Solo layout. You can see that. Look at that. There you go.
There's the Freddie rod. It always comes out with me.
What kind of reel is that?
Ancient Mariner.
Good choice. I like those reels.
And then that's the Mad Cat Sunset. You can't really see it. I love that orange. I can't wait to see that pop in the black light tonight. So
yeah, that should be pretty cool. Hey, Kaz is out there. Hello.
How you doing, Kaz?
OG Sean White, your mom, it's easier to get it and ask for forgiveness than it's for permission. Yeah,
yeah.
It depends. Yeah, Stan 3 says
that depends. You catch your old lady on the wrong day and you told her, hey, I just spent $700 on another piece of fishing equipment.
Yeah, we're going
you might not be allowed back in the house.
We're going to your funeral that week, right?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Let's see. Stan 3 said, if it's somewhere, that's a good point too, son. If it's somewhere I haven't been, I want electronics, but I can do without it in my local waters.
Yeah.
Where you know where those ledges are and where that stuff is at. So that's a good point. Let's see.
How you doing, Cos? Good to see you in here. Wow.
Crafty Dave Fish On is out there. How's it going? 48 awesome people out there. Thanks for coming in. Creo said that they're going to do a different series. They're going to do a series with a different type of structure on each episode. That's a great idea. You did a great job of explaining wing dikes, and especially going over how every wing dike is not created equally. So that was good. It was a great show this past Tuesday, Muskrat and Creoles. So what Steve is saying is that Freddie is on your mom tonight. See, 12-year-olds. We're all 12-year-olds. We can't help it.
Some of us younger.
I tell you,
Oh,
my
there's
son's got these bluegill scared.
Ooh, that's always a good sign. This question is for you, Dustin, and everybody out in chat. We're just kind of hanging out here. Steve, we got Steve up here live. He was out. He's getting ready for Jodi's show. So,
Hey,
asked if he wanted to come up. But go ahead.
real quick, I was gonna say he asked me this last night. I think he wants to ask. He said he asked me last night, but where do you want to fish on the James that you haven't been? He asked me that last night, and I answered him. Did he not hear me?
I've only been here for about a half hour.
He must not have heard you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm going for is Flathead tonight. They've been, I'm going to say, there's been small ones busting up here, but I haven't seen any. Yeah.
Oh, he's asking you.
What?
He's asking you.
Yep, thanks.
You must be further ahead. Oh, you're asking me. Well, let's see. I have fished upriver. I really enjoyed fishing upriver. I haven't fished a lot up there. Oh, power lines. Yeah, that's definitely a great area to try to learn. There's a ton of fish. The great thing about the power lines is there's a ton of fish there, and there's big fish there. So
See, I've got power lines behind me.
Oh, so. They say that that can kind of help. Just like nuclear power plants, you get some mutations going. But so upriver, I'd like to fish more upriver because that's upriver here on the James. It's just a regular, constant downstream flow, like most other rivers out there. It's non-tidal, obviously, and so it's a different type of fishing. It's a lot shallower up there. So you're looking at different things up there. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to do some more fishing, probably down further, like from where saltwater, like pretty much from saltwater on up. Like I've never really fished that section of the James where you're talking, you can catch everything from flounder to blue cats in the same water. Like I've been down by the Chickahominy and down past that way a little bit. And there was one day Dan and I were out there just on some amazing, like every cast out, we were catching like 15 pounders. And but we went down, you travel that far and go down there, you're looking for big fish. And, so you're catching 15 pounders, you're having fun, but that's not what you're targeting. And that's not what you were looking for. So it's like, all right, we're going to move. We moved off of catching 15-pound fish on every cast. But from down there further towards the saltwater, that's where I'd like to slurry power plant, Bugs Island, all that kind of stuff. Creole catfishing says Mac fishing's in the house. Yeah, definitely the power plant. That's great. And because let's face it, that's when people say the James River and you're talking about monster fish, they're talking about the bigger waters down that way. We do really well up here, and by we I mean STANday, but we catch our share. I just I get a big one every once in a while. I get to reel it in, but for the most part, when people are talking about the James River and the monsters, they're talking from Hopewell power lines down, and that's where there tends to be more of those. Chance for that 90, 100 is down that way.
And if I can expand on my answer from last night,
Sure.
there's also the section between the Bossier Dam. We talked about this on SNL when we talked about the James River. That section just below the Bossier Dam up to the islands just before the rapids. There's a section in there where there's supposed to be a lot of flatheads. But you can't get in there with just any boat. It has to be like a smaller flat bottom boat or a kayak or a canoe or something. And so I want to learn that area too and fish that area.
Yeah, that is predominantly that stretch of the river is supposed to be the flatheads of the James River, but they're expanding. They're going further down and up. But happy birthday, Mac Fishings.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mac.
It's been a lot of birthdays lately.
Oh, July is packed, isn't it?
Yeah.
D Train 147s out there. How's it going? Good to see you.
So what Stan3's telling me is I got to teach him something. He said, when you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah.
Well, Stan3, can I borrow your kayak?
Yeah. Oh, he's probably got the second one he'd let you borrow.
I need a very stable kayak. My core is not quite as
Yeah,
young.
no, that. Does he still have that one even? That's what he used to fish out of when he first started, was the Walmart. It wasn't even a fishing kayak. What the what? Let's see. Hey, there's Trophy Seekers Outdoors. There's Daryl. How's it going, Daryl?
Evening, Daryl.
And I saw Daryl's Facebook post on those giant Dolly Parton tomatoes that he had. Well, we found something he can do. Can't fish worth a lick, but that son of a gun can grow some tomatoes. They were amazing.
They look good. That sandwich looks good.
Oh my God. The slice of tomato was bigger than the bread. So
yeah. I'd never had a tomato sandwich until I met my wife.
Never had it. Wow.
It's not something we do out in Colorado.
That's true. Well, the growing season is so short out there.
Oh, he says he still has it.
There we go. On those, that is the one thing about the kayak. You will go on some amusement rides out there as the boats go through.
Well, so far, other than him, everybody else is slowed down, but I'm good. It's pretty stable.
I will say that I've noticed that a lot more lately, like over the past 2 years. People just, buzz up and down the river. But this last couple of times we've been out, people have actually slowed down and crawled, past us and then picked up again. So maybe they're learning. You can always hold out hope, right?
Lance, the cool guy, is out there.
What's up, Lance?
It is 8:30.
8:30.
And 8:32. We're just up here kind of hanging. Hey, Rhonda, how's it going?
Now, I will say, Steve, you did throw down the gauntlet. You did when you said you're coming on Jodi's show tonight. Yeah, you better pull in some good fish.
I'm trying. I've got the bait.
Oh, Daryl, sorry to hear that. Daryl says, I just found out today I have to have knee surgery again, this time total replacement.
Man.
Well, that's something that, you know, obviously we're praying for you. We like to joke around with Daryl a lot. And he likes to joke back a lot. But seriously, we're definitely, that's a huge thing. And definitely, you know, think of the bright side. We get to see Daryl in a lot more lives now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, my wife's like, quit picking on my Daryl over there. Yes, Stan 3 is like, maybe they've been listening to me yell at them. Yeah, he's still younger, so he does that.
I've never been able to do that. Never.
Last time I yelled at somebody for doing that, they told me I was number one and started cussing at me.
I don't know. This past weekend, I finally saw Mima get a little. Justin finally was a little irritated this past. What's this past Saturday, right?
Yeah, I was hot and tired.
Yeah, when all Chris and them was doing their tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was pretty surprised myself.
Oh, so, and there's Palmetto Cats. Boom, boom, bam.
What's up, Kevin?
So yes, I guess we need to get confirmation from Kevin now, since he is there. Is the tournament full for tomorrow? I know JG was just in here earlier. He's excited. He's going to be heading out to, I think he said Wiley, right? Did anybody see that? I think he said he's taking it seriously. So he was entered last night.
What's up, Austin?
Butterflies and sunshine is out there. Always great to see butterflies.
Hey, butterflies. How you doing this evening?
And speaking of Daryl and them, tomorrow night is the Tennessee, right? During the day, it's the Tour de Whiskers, and then isn't tomorrow night the Battle of the Tennessee?
I believe so. 6 o'clock on Trophy Seekers channel.
There you go.
River Rat in the house. What's going on, River Rat?
Freddie said, Principal Kevin, who gets detention tomorrow?
Whoever doesn't lose
Kevin said,
gets a fish.
Anyone who beats me. Hey, did I see Shade Tree pop in?
I did not, but that doesn't mean anything.
Oh yes, that's another thing. When you're just getting a bite, or you're in the perfect spot and you've got things marked on the screen and you're just getting set up, that's always when those guys that are going to go and cause all the. That is, yes, you are right there. Fish and Fever says, I was used to detention, no biggie.
1, 2, 3.
River Rat's out there. River Rat's been on some nice fish lately.
Hey, Kevin, just so you know that you when you listed out everybody, you listed Fish and Fever twice.
Oh.
Just making sure. There's Shade Tree. He says, me, Fish and Fever, TSW, JG Hill, Merle, Greenwell, Robin C, Fish and Fever. Wow, I got quiet.
Yeah, it did. Well, I kind of stopped for a second. So I was counting up the names and
Oh, reeling by faith.
that's it. That's it. All right.
Gotcha.
He about stopped.
What's that? Yeah. Well, there you go. There's stage 3 catfish. Yeah, I'll check him out.
I have a feeling right before dark, I'm going to get bombarded by everybody.
Yep. And I got a feeling that once that slows down, you're set up perfect, Steve. I think you're going to be doing all right tonight. Hey, the weekend
Yeah,
angler.
I've
Go
got
ahead.
a couple more places on down where I could, a couple falling over trees and stuff. Maybe some small flatties to be laying under him. So if I don't get anything here, I might move in a few hours. Might move back up there too. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know this area, so I just seen a spot that looked pretty good, and I was like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, I need time to process. You're right, guys. You're right. Perfect.
The funny thing is, I'm about a quarter mile from where there's a no wake zone. So they come speeding around this corner, and that guy, he slowed down and then got past me and then pretty much went full throttle again for a whole 3 seconds. It's like, I don't know what that was about, but hey, he slowed down for me, so I'm not going to pick.
Woo, look at that. We were up to 60 awesome people, and Weekend Angler sent me an amazing. I didn't even know about it. I didn't know this was out there. He sent me an amazing post through Facebook, amazing message. Do y'all know that there is actually Mountain Dew dogs, Mountain Dew hot dogs?
No.
Yes, they come pre-marinated. Beef hot dogs, pre-marinated in Mountain Dew. I have to find this.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm not sure about that. don't get me wrong, I love a Mountain Dew. I do like a hot dog, but
Freddie said he's going to be rooting for whoever is using FOA gear tomorrow in any of the tournaments.
So Freddie's rooting for me. Awesome.
Wanted to drop in. His feeler is almost hurt. He's got one feeler left, and that one is almost hurt.
I'm sure by the end of the night I'll get hurt somehow.
Wow. Should have brought my bait pole.
Oh. JP Hill, I suggest you being on the water in the morning by 8. Just saying. Who knows? Like, you may end up seeing both stands on the water by 8. Who knows?
Evening, Shad Daddy.
Shad Daddy's out there. Hello. It is. We got about 18 minutes left. That's right, Kevin. Daryl can't be jumping around. He's got those bad knees, remember. 62 awesome people out there. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. No, the knees are... that's right. I got to get those Dew dogs. I would try it. I'd bring it. That's one of those things you bring on the boat, and you want to just try it. One of those gadget things, one of those just to say you used it. You pop a couple out, trying to catch some smaller blues or channels, whatever, and the rest you grill up and see how they taste. I don't know.
Hot Meadow said, so basically Mountain Dew flavored hot dog water.
So Mountain Dew, like, yeah. There's Palmetto. I was shocked when I saw it. I mean, Mountain Dew has everything now.
What's up, Robin? How you doing this evening? That's right, Cod said, please hit that thumbs up. 57 in, only 38 thumbs up. Uncle Jeep said, Stand 3 will be on the water. Stand 2 will be in the water. It's summertime. You got to stay cool.
It definitely would not be the first time. Hey, there's our friend Chad. How's it going?
What's up, Chad?
What's up, Chad?
Big John going, ew. Yeah, I knew the do hot dogs. Thank you, Josh, for sending that to me, by the way. And I love all the I get so many messages with the two, anything with the twos, 222, and J Dog sent me the Highway 222 the other day, and oh yeah, J Dog sent me this Mountain Dew tumbler a long time ago. But yeah, I love anything with the twos or pictures of fish. And boy, I am pulling a Dustin tonight. Mountain Dew wieners. Yeah, I am. I'm pulling a Dustin tonight. I'm about 3 or 4 minutes behind in chat here, apparently.
Well, I'm glad
it is flying.
I'm glad I could pass along some of my skills, Stan.
Yeah, there you go.
Everything you've done for me. Everything you've done for Sean and I, we are able to give back a little.
Caught me about 22 brimskis for tomorrow. Rhonda saying, I am not a fan of hot dogs or Mountain. What? Wow. That's one of those. That's like that was like Lori coming on when Creo and I had the Friday night show. Lori coming on, and we're interviewing Lori, and she was saying that catfishing was boring. That's almost as bad right there, saying that she's not a fan of Mountain Dew. What the what?
I thought that was a requirement to be in a catfish. I'm just kidding, Rhonda. I'm just kidding. You know we love you. Ooh, ginger ale's good too.
Yeah, I do like ginger ale too.
I got used to ginger ale when Landon was in the hospital a lot when he was younger.
Yeah, like the ginger has gotten so expensive that like a lot of the ginger ale companies stopped making ginger ale. They definitely stopped making a lot of the diet ginger ale. We used to get diet. You get used to drinking diet drinks, and that's what you end up drinking, and they just don't make them anymore.
Brad Cottle.
Hey, Brad. Yeah, I'm a little too slow reading chat tonight. It is flying. 55 awesome people out there. Thank you. I can get caught up, though. Robin Steve's out there. Thank you. Big Slim, great to see you as always. Hey, there's our good friend, Colonel Steve Austin, a.k.a. the mayor. Thank you. Northern Neck brand ginger ale. There you go. The ginger wouldn't be so expensive if he'd stop throwing phones. That's a shot at Chad for anybody that's wondering there. Oh, it's great to see Brad. I think Brad was the one that posted that oh my goodness, with Monty Sheets with the guard dog. I think Brad was the one that put the Facebook posts up there about how many fish they've been catching.
Oh, nice.
Robin C is saying Brad will be on the bay tomorrow. And definitely, if you're looking for some weights, you're looking for some sinkers, check out Tidal Weights. Brad there. That's the only lead weights that we use here. Brad's been amazing to us. So I can't thank Brad enough for everything he's done. So there we are. We're caught up. But we were talking about Mountain Dew before and what everything that they're doing. I had to get this one. We were at Walmart the other day, and they actually have. And here's the part that's unbelievable. This is the hard Mountain Dew, 0 sugar. Guess how much it was?
$2.22.
Exactly. Yeah, my wife even took a picture of it. So. Yes, Shade Tree. There you go. That's why the Ale 80 has been hard to get. Apparently, the price of ginger has slowed down the ginger ale companies. So, Dustin, you know who's or Mr. Clean's little brother, as our good friend OG says. Do you know who's fishing tonight on besides your mom? Besides Steve on your mom? Who's fishing on Jodi's challenge tonight?
No, she didn't send me a list this time.
I'm sure it'll be the normal cast of characters, and of course, fun as always.
I'm sure her will be on. If Dave's still in here, are you fishing it tonight, Dave? Or I'm sure James will be there. Jodi will probably be out there at a different spot. Yeah, I'm not sure who else is going to be there.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with your mom tonight. Trying not to beat the dead horse, you know. We've kind of the past few weeks. I know my wife is like, "You not beat a dead horse, please." How many times have you told the sturgeon story? Come on, beat the dead horse.
I gotta say though, Stan, if I caught anything over 200 pounds, I do the same thing. I talk about it every chance I got.
You got to start putting a quarter in the S word jar.
That's right. That's right.
You might get yourself $222.
Yeah. Martin is saying the best ginger ale to try is Bundaberg. And if y'all haven't checked out the Weekend Anglers channel, make sure you check him out. A lot of great information over there on his channel, and also very entertaining. But does a lot of great information. That the Short Tip Saturdays has a lot of ones there. Oh, of course. You never got to ask. Let me put the link to you unless you have it already. I got to remember to start sending the link to Rhonda every time before we start.
Nothing, Kevin. He didn't catch anything over 200 pounds. We don't have enough time.
There you go. Martin S. says, Kevin, no, you had to say it. Well, you know, I did happen to, you know, and I'm only doing this for Freddie. If you want to get, what I do here. There we go. If you want to get a, you have a momentous occasion that you would like to get wood burned into something, check out Trophy Seekers. I got Daryl right there on my brain for some reason. But check out FOA, customsandgear.com. Get in touch with Freddie. He can get your picture onto a wood burning like that. Just an amazing thing that he does there.
No, I don't think your camera's fixed, Daryl. You got this bunch of weird-looking things right in the middle of it.
Oh, it's called an ugly face. That don't have anything to do with it. Hey, wait a minute. I got something to get. Hang on just a second. And if you don't like pictures of sturgeon by Freddie, you can always do pictures of flatheads by Freddie. If we're going to do a commercial, let's do it right, baby.
There you go. There you go. We are on Catfish channel, so there you go, Daryl.
Is everything clear on this? Kevin just updated my computer, so my son. So
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
sound clear,
crystal clear. I think you're 5x5.
All right, it's better with that light on.
That's much better. That's much better.
Is that because I went away, isn't it? All right. I just set this headset up. It's noise cancellation because everybody just loves to hear my dog over here in the middle of the night. So I had this phone or this headset around for when I used to drive a truck. So now you won't hear fart or.
I do, Josh. I do.
Nowhere.
That was the best part of having you on the show.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Listen to the dog. All right. All right. I appreciate you letting me come up. I just wanted to see if this was looking okay or not.
You know that anytime, Daryl, you're always welcome. And apparently you're going to have plenty of time. I hate to hear you saying that, but
Yeah, I woke up Saturday morning, and what used to happen with my knee was it would feel like it come out of joint. And what he said that was cartilage just getting hung up in my kneecap. They went in there and they scoped it out. And they cut one of the ligaments, then they cut my ACL loose in the front, got rid of all that. And he goes, "Don't worry, buddy, you're fixed." Saturday morning, I got up, and as I was turning over, it went out again and popped. Oh, and you have to pop it back in, and
Yeah.
it's like the worst pain you ever felt in your life. So I went back to him today, and he goes, "Oh, I don't know why that don't work." And I said, "Well, I don't know why it didn't work either." So he said, "No, total knee replacement." So in 6 weeks, I get a total knee replacement.
Well, I hear it's a lot better now than it was in the recent past. So
I think making me feel good after I already went through that one. I already went through that, went through rehab. I mean, it was, I forgot 2 months of rehab plus the surgery. And then he goes, "Well, looks like we're just going to have to do a total knee replacement." Well, why didn't we do that to start with?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was probably insurance trying to say you got to do all this other stuff first before we pay for that.
No, he actually made the decision on that on his own. It didn't have anything to do with the insurance. No, I got good insurance. If they say it needs to be done, they'll do it.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, Robin had got caught in the current and ended up hitting the bridge. Palmetto Cat saying, "Harold, what are they going to replace it with? A Kuma Classic, Abu 7000?"
I don't know. I like my PC funds better. Maybe they'll put one in there. That's pretty smooth. They're pretty smooth. I want one of them 60s. I like my PC funds 60s. I got away from Abu's. I had 6500s, and they just wasn't.
I don't know, Daryl.
They're good.
You're kind of like that big sturdy guy. You might need that Akuma Classic wench that'll just.
Yeah, that's what I used to fish with till I went to the PC fund. So I guess I'm saying that right. If I'm not, don't get on to me for saying bad words on here. I want some pissy fun, okay?
I can't believe I'm sitting here agreeing on something, but yeah, I caught that. I got a code there. Cat 18.
That's right. That's right. Cat 18. I used it several times. I've got 6 of them, and 2 times I ordered them through Cat 18. I got the first 2 before he had a code. So
yeah, I mean for around $50, you can get one delivered to your house.
Okay, he said it's PC fun, not pissy fun.
That's right, PC fun.
I think that sounds worse.
Hey, I like mine better, don't y'all?
Yeah, every time I hear somebody say it, I always correct them. Like when I'm watching a show, because I still remember Kevin had a show with a guy from PC Fun on the show. This was like 2 years ago, and
I think he was the marketing director for.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess there goes my sponsor. I'm sorry, Kevin. I can't help myself, and you know it.
Spelled that wrong, Kevin. He just Googled it and got something totally different.
Hey, it's better having a PC fun day than leaving the fun off of it.
Yeah, for the price, the chaos reels, they're if somebody's looking to try out some bait casters, for $50, I say around $50, give or take.
Give or take 10, according to how good a sale they're going.
Yeah, and I got one I got one for Uncle Jeep, and I think that's what I got my 50 on. I believe I got that on the Bisky Fun, and there I just did it again. The PC Fun.
PC Fun. PC Fun. Come on, man. PC. Kevin done corrected you once. Don't make him come in here and whoop up on you.
Well, you know me. I got to have things done twice. So.
Hey, it took him 2 times on everything. He repeated 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade.
Wow.
All right, there you go. It says don't buy the Catfish rod. They sent me one. It's a joke. They're going back to the drawing board.
Well, maybe they should have sent one to him before they announced them. Huh? So it's called jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah, something like that. Chicken
Hey, Sam,
before
I
the
wanna jump
egg
out
or
of here.
something.
I was gonna say, Dustin, I know you got to jump out of here. You're going to be heading over to Jodi's, but
Steve and your
we're going to
mom
be shutting it down in just a minute anyhow.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. So
All
that
right,
way I
Steve.
can empty my cooler before I get on there.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead. We appreciate you coming up. Good luck
Hey.
tonight.
I appreciate you having me.
Oh,
See you later.
anytime. Anytime. That's what it's about. Anytime.
All right,
See
so
you,
I'll
man.
talk to you later. All
Good
right,
luck, Steve. So
See ya.
we're going to be bopping over to Jodi's Flathead Challenge here in just a minute. Seriously, Daryl, good. You know, do you know when this is going to be happening? Is it as soon as they can get it going, or?
For this, they're sending me. I've got to go to a regular doctor to get a physical. I've got to go to my breeder
Yeah.
doctor to make sure all that's good. Send it to a dentist to make sure I don't have any infections in my mouth. So it sounds like it's pretty serious. So I'm having to go through all that. He said after I get all that done, he's booked 6 weeks out. 6 weeks out. So I would say minimum of 2 months, just to be honest with you. So
Yeah, the knee issues. My wife has only heard me scream one time, and that was with a dislocated knee. Same thing, like you were just saying, trying to pop it back in.
Oh my gosh. Mine's been dislocating since I was 14-year-old. I played football all the way up through high school and all, and I feel like that's it, and it's been popping out ever since then. And so I thought when I got it fixed, 2-3 months ago, all right,
Yeah.
man, this is great. Not. So once it popped, I could tell everything was messed up in it again. So
Yeah, I mean, you were even getting back out there, and you said you were doing a lot better. And
yeah.
Well, sorry to hear that, but
it is what it is. We just do what we can do, and get through life the best way we know how. I was supposed to have a shoulder surgery next, and so I guess that's going to be put off till I get this one. So,
well,
I try not to look at the negative side. I always try to look at the positive part of it. Good Lord takes care of us the way we go, any way we look at it. So
you know what, and that's a great way to say it, because we tend to do that as humans, as people. We tend to get caught up in the negative side of things, and just put it in God's hands. And
hey, 15 years ago I had cancer and I wasn't supposed to live, so all this is just a cherry on top of the whipped cream, baby. That's the way I look at it.
And Kevin did remind us, if you haven't heard, Kevin from K&B Anglers he had a stroke, I believe, is what I heard, and he's not doing great. He's in the hospital still, and so, boy, if somebody could need prayers, it's absolutely him. So I'll make sure you put K&B Anglers in his prayer. And man, their family, they lost Pops this year, and just they definitely need some prayers there for some strength. But we just got notice that Jodi is live. So we are going to jump out of here. Y'all head on over there. Freddie just dropped the link. That's the GoFundMe for Kevin there. But we are going to jump out of here. And Joe, great to see you. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for letting me come up.
Oh, anytime. Deuces.
Love everybody. Bye.